sign next week.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy?
Ellen, can
He's
you
been on your
sign
show
next
many
week?
times.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes.
Ellen DeGeneres' name has been pulled into the controversies surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, also known as P. Diddy, in light of allegations regarding his infamous freak-off parties. These parties, characterized by lurid tales of sexual misconduct, substance abuse, and secrecy, have long been a topic of hushed discussion in the entertainment industry. Diddy was arrested on September 16, 2024 in Manhattan, following a federal grand jury indictment. The indictment charged him with multiple serious crimes, including racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The charges stem from allegations that, over decades, Combs used his influence and power to coerce and manipulate women into sexual activities, often involving third parties. Federal prosecutors have described these acts as part of an organized criminal enterprise orchestrated by Combs, utilizing his business empire to facilitate illegal activities. The investigation leading to these charges had been ongoing for several months, following a Department of Homeland Security raid on his properties in Los Angeles and Miami in March 2024. These raids were connected to long-standing allegations of sexual misconduct, including lawsuits and accusations of abuse from former partners, such as the high-profile case with singer Cassie in 2023. Combs has denied all allegations and pleaded not guilty in court, with his legal team criticizing the prosecution as unjust. Ellen DeGeneres and Diddy first crossed paths in the entertainment industry, likely due to their overlapping roles as major public figures. Ellen, a celebrated comedian and talk show host, had Diddy as a guest on her show multiple times, and their dynamic on screen gave the impression of a friendly rapport. A memorable moment in their dynamic came during a 2018 interview on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. In the interview, the two bantered about Diddy being late to Ellen's parties, with Ellen humorously chastising him for his tardiness, saying that the real party begins when Diddy arrives. Diddy, known for his extravagant gatherings, promised to make a grand entrance at one of Ellen's upcoming events.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not too late. Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise you I'm not gonna let you down on this big one.
All right,
For
good.
real.
Good.
Your shoes, your feet are gonna have blisters. You're gonna be dancing so hard.
I can't wait.
However, as more stories about Diddy's wild parties began surfacing, this past friendship started to look more complicated. In 2016, Ellen gave Diddy a birthday shout-out on social media, calling him by an unusual nickname, Cuddle McSnugglestuff. The cryptic message included Ellen's suggestion that we don't need to know why she referred to him that way, though at the time it seemed like a quirky, humorous inside joke. Recent revelations about Diddy's parties and the nature of his personal life have cast this moment in a more unsettling light. As Diddy's scandal deepened, social media users started re-examining Ellen's public displays of affection for the rapper, questioning what she may have known about his private affairs.
Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then No, I mean the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about them.
The playful nature of their interaction painted a picture of a light-hearted friendship centered around the glitz of Hollywood parties. This was also highlighted in their discussions about parties and social gatherings, where Ellen even extended an invitation to Diddy to join her parties. At the time, these exchanges seemed harmless, but they have now taken on a different hue, given Diddy's legal troubles. Diddy has been hit with severe legal charges, including sex trafficking, drug distribution, and exploitation of women, stemming from allegations about his notorious freak-off parties. These events, described in court documents as exploitative and violent, were reportedly characterized by organized and coercive sexual activities, often involving commercial sex workers. Diddy has been accused of luring women under false pretenses and then coercing them into participating in sexually explicit performances. Evidence gathered during raids on Diddy's properties, such as drugs, baby oil, and firearms, allegedly linked back to these events. The federal indictment against Diddy spans over a decade, from 2008 to 2024, and outlines a disturbing pattern of abuse. Diddy is accused of using threats and power to manipulate women, often videotaping their interactions for his own satisfaction. The scope of these allegations has shocked the entertainment industry, and many of Diddy's former celebrity friends and associates, including Ellen DeGeneres, have been scrutinized. Other celebrities such as Ashton Kutcher and Khloe Kardashian have also been connected to Diddy's infamous parties, with Kardashian sharing in a 2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that half the guests at one party she attended were butt naked. These revelations have created a snowball effect where past celebrity friendships with Diddy are being reanalyzed under the harsh spotlight of his current legal battles. While some high-profile individuals such as Ice Cube have publicly stated that they had no involvement with Diddy's freak-off parties, Ellen's silence on the matter has led to further speculation. The narrative around her and Diddy's relationship is shifting from lighthearted camaraderie to one where the shadows of Hollywood's dark party culture loom large. It now appears that Ellen not only attended Diddy's parties but even helped him run the parties smoothly. It's important to clarify that Ellen hasn't faced any serious criminal allegations like Diddy. However, she does have a reputation for being one of the toughest personalities in Hollywood. Some of the rumors surrounding Ellen are quite unsettling. Both Diddy and Ellen have projected public personas that are quite different from their true selves, but now it appears that the facade they've been maintaining is beginning to show cracks. You may have heard all the buzz about Ellen mistreating her staff. It's not just gossip, there's a long list of complaints. According to Ellen's former housekeeper who spoke with the Daily Mail, Ellen abused her workers both at home and at work, which is actually why her talk show was eventually canceled due to her terrible behavior. Ellen treated her home like a boot camp, delivering commands similar to those in the armed forces, criticizing staff members for small mistakes, and even taking pleasure in dismissing them. Additionally, Ellen had a habit of making frequent, passive-aggressive lists of all the little mistakes she believed her staff members were making. Things like giving food in the wrong dish, setting down the salt shaker incorrectly, or not making her latte foam exactly could be the cause. But it gets even stranger. One former staffer spilled the beans, saying Ellen was so ridiculously meticulous that she'd set up what they called traps before leaving for work. She'd sneakily place matches behind cupboard doors to see if the cleaners were dusting every nook and cranny of her mansion, and it didn't stop there. In July 2020, BuzzFeed News published a report by 10 anonymous former employees confirming that The Ellen Show had always been a toxic workplace. The report revealed that staff members were fired for reasons as trivial as taking medical leave or attending family funerals. One former employee mentioned that Ellen didn't just ignore the mistreatment and racism among staff members, but actually encouraged it. Former Ellen Show DJ and actor Tony also spoke up about the claims, writing on Instagram that he definitely experienced the toxicity of the environment. What's surprising is that almost all of Ellen's celebrity friends stayed completely silent on these allegations, and now we're seeing the same thing happening with Diddy. All those celebrities who were showing off their friendship with Diddy at every opportunity and begging to be invited to his parties are nowhere to be found. Share your opinions in the comments below.